Yes, indeed. This is Professor David Steinberg of the SteinbergFiles.com. September 24th, Oklahoma City. Alton Nolen, a black Muslim jihadist, is fired from his job in Oklahoma City at Vaughn Foods. Gets in his car, returns, and uses a knife to behead Colleen Hufford, a 54-year-old co-worker, and also stab and seriously injure Tracy Johnson, another co-worker. And what have we heard about the story since? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Crickets. I see no mention on it on the mainstream media this weekend. Compare that with Ferguson, Missouri a few weeks ago. Michael Brown, the young black man, shot and killed by police officer Darren Wilson, who was white. I'm very sorry. Michael Brown is dead. Was it his own fault? We don't know yet. The case is being investigated. Didn't matter though. You had media saturation coverage from weeks on end, and the coverage all went the same way. White police officer kills an unarmed black teen. In Oklahoma, we flip-flop the races. Black killer, white victims. And the story's ignored. It's absolutely ignored. The media won't cover it. Well, it's not complicated to see what's going on here. This is a media whose purpose is to disseminate propaganda for the Democratic Party. This is an anti-white media. You know, they get, the Michael Brown story was all about getting out the vote for the midterm elections. I mean, for heaven's sakes, the Democratic Party even put a voter registration booth at the site where Brown was killed. How much more blatant can you be? That's what that coverage was all about. To get out the black vote to vote Democrat in the midterm elections. Contrast that with Oklahoma City, where you have a white victim. And the mainstream media just doesn't care. Worse than that. Since it's a white victim and a black killer, we sweep it under the rug. We hide it. We censor the story. Because you see, the mainstream media they don't report the news anymore. They are a propaganda organization. They didn't have any time to report on this terrorist attack, and that's what it was. Make no mistake. Go to this guy, go to Mr. Alton Nolen's Facebook page, and you will see he's a terrorist. They don't have any time to report that because they're too busy reporting on the fact that Chelsea Clinton had a child, and this is the latest member in the Clinton family dynasty. There was even a news story on national news tonight speculating about when Chelsea's baby would be eligible to run for president. I'm not kidding. So what you have here is a pervasively anti-white mainstream media. White killer, black victim, Michael Brown case, saturation coverage. And notice there, the media never talks about the race of the perpetrator. of the criminal. Except, of course, in the Brown case, where the police officer was white. Then every story was white police officer kills black unarmed teen. Right? Then, flash forward, Oklahoma City, black killer, white victim, and it's not even worth a news story. That is the state of our mainstream media today. It's pathetic. This is Professor David Steinberg.